Hey, everybody, and welcome to Kame House Party for another week. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Vince.
I'm one of your other hosts. My name is Aaron.
And this is the podcast that we talk about Dragon Ball in a comedic fashion. Actually, we have a tagline. We're the number one Dragon Ball comedy watch-along podcast, verified by websites one and only. That's right. Top 5. Call Chris Rock because they're not making any. Sorry. Call Chris Rock because they're not making any more Saw films. Boom.
I thought you were going to say he was in a movie called Top 5, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought you were mentioning.
I was alluding to it, but I wanted to punch up and say that the Saw movie that he backed, like he put his own financial stake into bringing the Saw franchise back, and look what he got. He revived the Wayne's career because they're making more scary movies.
Hey,
but
when you reboot a spoof.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at?
I mean, if you remake a spoof, where does that leave us? That leaves us. I think that is the end of the remake, like the remake treadmill that we've all been on the last like 11, 13 years. Video games have been doing it. Marvel's doing it again. That's right. Marvel's Doomsday. I'm calling you out. It's going to be the same Avengers movie.
Oh, do they have to stop a villain of some sort?
Huh? Don't tell me it's someone that they know. Wait, another villain of Tony Stark's own creation?
Oh boy, we gotta stop talking about this guy.
Yeah, we got to. We got to move on.
Mm-hmm.
We got to move on to the actual business at hand, Aaron, which is this podcast where we talk about a new episode of Dragon Ball every week, and nothing about that is changing. Just like nothing changes about the format of the show, where we have a little Kame housekeeping that we have to do at the top of every show, because we like to set the mood, set the vibe. You know what I mean? Like, we might not be able to like jump into your smart home settings and change all the lights, but when you put your headphones in, you listen to this podcast, you know you're going to be set up for success. And that first piece, that first step up the ladder of success, climbing that first rung, is the world famous, UN sanctioned, looks off screen, sees my rep, an Olympic committee approved 1 minute roundup squirt gun sound. Like,
you dang kids, I told you. Stop hitting me with that water gun. I can't take it anymore.
What's wrong, Ted?
What's wrong, Ted? Ever since I moved to this old folks community, because I'm broke, you old young people have been pranking me left and right.
Oh, sorry about it, Ted. 70-year-olds find it really funny to get you all wet and bothered.
Just wait for the eggs later tonight.
Would you say eggs?
I stole them from the cafeteria.
Oh, hold on. Did you say eggs?
I said eggs.
That's right, Ted. Wait for the eggs that we're going to lay. We're going to lay some eggs on you, Ted.
Don't throw any eggs at my house. I worked so hard for this place. And seed. I don't know why he laughed. He was being very serious.
He was being so serious. And the actor portraying Ted was so locked in that I had to chuckle. I tried. I wanted to bust up the minute you started.
It was a what would Chris Farley do situation. Like, be mad and shake.
And in case you're wondering, what do these guys do? They do an improvised scene at the top of every episode to loosen or tighten our improv muscles, because that's what we like to do, along with our free-flowing discussion of this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z. And now, with that little warm-up out of the way, I gotta get to the real meat and potatoes, the real deal, Evander Holyfield. That's right, the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time Aaron, has 60 seconds. That's 1 minute to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z up until this point. Good googly moogly, Aaron. That's 234 episodes of Dragon Ball Z you have to cover, and 153 episodes of the original Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
And that pregnant pause allows me to get to this question. Aaron, are you ready to round up?
Yes, I am. Dragon Ball Z 7 Magic Crystal Balls. You collect any ball. You collect those balls. You get a wish. Goku's the guy. He does karate. He grew up, got married, had a kid. He used those balls for good. He found out he was from space. He got killed by his brother from space. He learned karate in the afterlife. He came back to life to fight more people from space. All of his friends died in the process. So he went to the planet where Dragon Balls come from. He beat up a bunch of freaky dudes. He turned into the legendary Super Saiyan. He came back, had a heart attack. He met people from the future, androids. He could have beat a bug android, so he made his son fucking do it. Then he died to avoid raising his child. 7 years later, his son's in high school, and there's a big tournament, and that's the thing Goku comes back to life for. But there's more shit afoot because a wizard's trying to bring back a giant pink doofus, and he does. But he's so tough. Oh my god, he's so strong. And I love Boo. Is all I'm saying.
Yes. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, buddy, you had some good lines in there. You got so mad at Goku for pushing his son to fight the bug android that he couldn't. He met some people from the future, androids. He used his balls for good.
Everyone use your balls for good.
Use your balls for good, and then big pink doofus, and I love him. He's
great.
Boo.
I will get into it more. Every episode, I'm just like, this guy didn't do anything wrong. He's fine.
And we are fine to say thank you, Aaron, for that wonderful roundup. And remind the audience that it's fine if you send in your own roundup to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You could send that in the form of an MP3. You could cut it up, do whatever you want. It just has to be a minute. People have sent in songs, rhymes, their own version of the 1 minute roundup. They've sent in 1 minute roundup with musical tracking and backing. But we're not cracking, backing, or packing anything except encouragement of the audience to participate in that way if you so choose. Now I can get to the final piece of Kame housekeeping, where I tell you, the listener, that Aaron and I watched two different versions of the show. I watched the English dub that KHP researcher Nick has given us the context for is actually the Funimation dub, as opposed to the Ocean dub, which we were watching a lot of in the last series. Mm-hmm. And Aaron watches the Japanese language, the original cut, including all the original Japanese scoring, which is usually leagues, heads and tails above what I have to suffer through every week. But usually the first difference that we find, because comparing and contrasting is fun, is the title. And here comes the title for this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z. Episode 235 of Dragon Ball Z. Mealtime.
Yep.
All right. Well, I was gonna say, do you want me to take it again?
No. Meal, not a dinner time.
I did not get a dinner time. I got a meal time.
Which is maybe that was the discussion. I'm just like, we don't know what time of day it is. Let's just say meal.
They can't. The localization team is like, I don't know, guys. We watch this every week and we still don't know what time of day it is.
It's been within the same hour block for 20 episodes. Mine has neither meal nor time. But I think in this episode, a direct quote from Majin Buu itself, because my episode title for episode 235 of Dragon Ball Z from the original Japanese is Gonna Eat Ya! A hungry Majin's supernatural power.
Ooh, gonna eat ya.
Hungry. Look, when I need a quick meal, I reach for hungry Majins. Salisbury steak, corn, and a little brownie.
Oh, is that brownie the kind that has like those little round sprinkles in it?
You mean a cosmic brownie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I was talking about cosmic brownies last week at work.
Oh, Aaron, why? We should just live next to each other so we couldn't have the same life experience, because I also was talking to people about 90s snack foods and how, like, somebody was like, I was thinking about Dunkaroos. I was like, you know, we're better than Dunkaroos, zebra cakes. And my coworker, who is younger than me, and my other coworker, how young, you ask? College, COVID. That's all I'm gonna say. And I said, they are not because we asked them, and then I quickly was like, you don't know about Dunkaroos. You don't know about zebra cakes. She goes, you're right, I don't. I was like, ha.
What did you get at soccer? Orange slices?
I doubt it. They probably got orange in a pouch. Came with their participation trophies and their litter boxes. I'm radical, bro. I've been radicalized.
What, everyone had a therapy session after practice?
Oh, next thing you're going to tell me is like you had a school nurse to treat your wounds and a school psychiatrist to treat your mental wounds. Blah.
What, you go to meditation class? An intersectionality exam?
Me? What was I doing? I was woodworking. Psych. I'm too young for that.
I was getting beat up by one kid while I beat up another kid.
In reality, I was starting the Scrubs Club. What were you doing in high school?
I was an academic bull, which was an excuse to play Magic.
Hey, it's got arithmetic, reading comprehension, sportsmanship. Turn your kids into an athlete. And the devil. And the devil.
At that time, not to age myself, but at that time, the devil. Yeah.
You had the devil, and I had parents that were afraid of outside economic factors on language learning in my school. Case in point, my dad said, "Why are you teaching my son Japanese in the first grade, a language that he's never going to use?" To now I say, "Date bayo!"
Joke's on him.
Yeah, I'm finally reaching my rebellious phase at 35, speaking Japanese so that I upset my dad.
He just responds with a nani. I learned it from you, Dad.
You gave me one of their sinister PlayStation devices.
Careful.
What?
No.
The only sinister gaming device I had, it had to be, what was the handheld like Sega thing?
The Sega handheld.
The Sega handheld
Game
that took
Gear.
like the Game Gear.
Mm-hmm.
I think my dad was like, oh, a Game Gear. That'll be cool. He'll like that. He loves Sonic the Hedgehog. He can play Sonic whenever he wants. And then we took it on one road trip, and I think I probably asked for batteries 4 times. And it wasn't single, like, was it 4 AA's or did they? Yeah, I think it was probably 4 AA's.
6.
4 or 6?
There was, in church, I had a friend who had a Game Gear. And I remember hanging out at his house. And I think his parents were like, no, you play that connected to the wall. We are not buying batteries.
Here's the thing, Aaron. I don't remember where my Game Gear went.
The trash.
But I do remember after getting a Game Boy, my dad learned his lesson. He goes, oh, here's a rechargeable battery, son. And I was like, what? They can do that? They can fly now?
They recharge now.
They recharge now. Because prior to that, the only rechargeable battery thing that I owned was an RC car. Because those were the only things that like you typically weren't going to just put in batteries to lose them driving around. But I don't know, do they have those for kids anymore? Do kids have RC toys? Or do men in their late 20s buy them all up and resell them on eBay?
Oh boy. I think kids just get drones now.
Oh, that's right. They get drones.
They drone now.
They drone now. They drone now, just like we're going to drone on about this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z after a little short diatribe. Because,
anyway, Nutty Buddies are the best one, but go on.
Okay, look, you said Nutty Buddies. That's the peanut and chocolate one.
The wafer, the peanut chocolate wafer.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I might be. It's been a while.
I think the superior cracker snack of the era was Toast Cheese. Do you remember those? Orange cracker, cheese in between. Toast Cheese.
That was
really
good.
hard to beat. Nice and salty. Just a little bit of sweet from the cracker. It's going to dry your mouth out. But hey, you're drinking from the water fountain anyway, so what does it matter? Water is free and it's everywhere, because in the late 90s, there were still water fountains everywhere.
I don't mean to like keep distracting from, because I do think this is a good, solid episode. A lot of things happen. But, the Toast Tree was the cheapest item in the vending machine. It was at the bottom.
Probably less than 50 cents. Jesus Christ. We can't. I cannot talk. Oh my God.
Or mints. Or 5 mints.
5 mints for 10 cents? What were we thinking?
We would, again, I'm a different vintage than you. But our candy of choice, because we were very poor, was for a nickel. You got, not very poor, that's exaggerating things, but there were 4 kids, which made us poor by default. Now and Later, which is a candy no one fucking knows about anymore.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Was 5 little squares for 5 cents, and they would last forever in your mouth. It took a while to dissolve.
Good old fashioned hard taffy. Like if you enjoy, I don't think anybody enjoys Laffy Taffy anymore because it was bad. It was a bad product. But if you liked Laffy Taffy and you didn't want to pay for it and you wanted it now and it's so much better. It's so much better. I could get a can of soda for 35 cents out of the freaking vending machine. And Aaron, right now, I'm getting back to the episode because I can't stand seeing Goku face down in the dirt. I hate it. I hate seeing my man down.
But it's such good Vegeta-ness going on.
This saga is kind of peak Vegeta, right? Like we've gotten some really outstanding moments of Vegeta. Obviously, the speech of like, what do you know of blah blah blah. But yeah, Vegeta has another nice moment where he tells us that Gohan is dead.
Yeah, they save that for a little bit down the road in my episode, because I think in this scene he's just like,
oh really?
Gohan's ki is down and he apologizes. So maybe I was supposed to pick up that he thought Gohan was dead.
No, I think we might reveal that they wanted, at least in the English version or the English dub, this may come as part of like the terrible rollout of the Buu saga in the States, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where they had to maybe over-explain something or make sure that people knew the stakes. Because in mind, Vegeta says, as he's like contemplating his next move, his next plan of attack, he says, I can sense it. Kakarot's son is gone.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Gohan. Like, two things. Vegeta can sense when somebody dies, and he also said sorry to Gohan.
He did say he never wanted he never wanted a kid to die.
No, he never wanted the boy to die, but that was hard to take. It was really hard to take. And then like the icing on the cake is that Vegeta also, after like making that realization, coming up with a plan of like, all right, I'm going to go fastest way to Buu is through Babidi's ship. Maybe I'll destroy it all together. Who knows? And then he turns and gives Kakarot like a knowing look, a slight grin. And then we cut to Majin Buu versus Dabura.
Mm-hmm. Capes flapping in the wind. This is where Buu says literally the titular line, I'm gonna eat you. And that's his catchphrase for the whole episode. Because a lot of this first half is just Buu marching towards Dabura going, Can I eat ya? Can I eat ya? Can I eat ya? There is a wrestler that's really popping in WWE right now named Obafemi. He's a large man, and he enters the ring like Buu.
Oh.
He just marches on.
And here I thought you were going to do the big sexy dance that New York Giants player does.
Oh.
Because sorry, it's a family show. We'll stop doing the big sexy dance. Because I love him. Like, I've seen reactions of that player being like getting interviewed, like, what do you think about the big sexy dance? He goes, I like it. I did it. It's mine. But it's interesting that, like, I'm going to eat you is what he says in yours, because in mine, Boo just goes, me eat you up. Me eat you up. Me eat you up. He also does, like, a legit soft shoe before starting to do the...
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Not even like a, like a Ginyu style, like footwork or pose. He does a legit like step ball chain step, click behind the heels, and then he goes right into it. And as he says, me eat you up, Dabura's first like real line in the episode is, don't you dare.
Hey,
hey, mister.
Knock that. Hey. Don't spoil your dinner on me.
Dabura, you know the Matumbo?
Love ball. Ball is life.
Dabura does love ball. Dabura, what's your favorite Matumbo quote? Oh, okay. I got you. My favorite Matumbo quote is, when he walked into a party in like 2002 with Allen Iverson. And he looks around and he says, "Anybody want to sex Matumbo?"
That's very good, Dabura. I still hate you now. And I don't want you on my team anymore. But
Lord Babidi, you don't understand.
But
Before Victor Wembanyama.
Look, I'll have to try that line.
Matumbo was averaging 5 blocks a game.
Is that good?
The attitude era of the Sixers
Ooh.
was off the charts.
Attitude era. Now you're talking my language. Wrestling.
Well, then you'll love the bad news Allen Iverson. Because he was talking about practice. Not a game. He's scoring 35 points a game. They're not talking about the game. They're talking about him showing up to practice. Anybody want to sex Dabura?
Hold on. I think mine would be, again, we're still not friends, but I think mine would be, anybody want a bibbity bobbity's boo?
And seed. Ooh, anybody want a bibbity bobbity's boo? Damn.
Me? Boo?
No, boo. No. Oh, God. I don't want to contemplate boo reproducing. Ugh.
Boo reproducing.
All right. Damn it. All right, mister.
Hey, look, everyone wants a nice, big, soft man.
That's true.
He's got to be so warm and comfy.
Mm-hmm. Gentlemen out there and ladies out there.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to hold on to a prickly branch in bed, okay?
A kumail.
Yeah.
Just look up the Pete Davidson bit.
You know who never has a significant other? The statue of David. He's too chiseled, baby.
Mm-hmm. Plus the mystique is the mystery's gone.
The mystery's gone.
It's just all out there.
Mm-hmm. It's all out there.
In a sling.
Careful, Aaron. You might suffer the slings and arrows of the art community.
Oh ho ho!
We don't want you to end up like old Timothy Chalamet.
That's true.
Cast out of podcast, like he's cast out of Hollywood.
He's not, but he's.
My social media would say he is.
He's Paul Atreides.
That's right.
Dune the Third.
Dune the Third. How about this, Timothy Chalamet? Because I bet somebody's told you about a Dragon Ball podcast. It's top 5, Chris Rock. Why don't you get back to making custom Xbox controllers?
Yeah.
Nah.
Make a movie about that.
Yeah. Sorry, Timothy Chalamet is Phil Spencer in X Marks the Spot.
He's like, I love this game. What's it called? We're thinking Halo.
Halo, huh? Halo. Rings, huh? And that's where you get the red ring of death.
No one can know it's built in.
And that guy's played by Beck Bennett.
Generic man, yes.
Yeah, generic executive.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the tall Nintendo executive?
I don't know. Executive.
I can't remember his name. He's really big and tall, and he's racially ambiguous, and I think he should be played by Eric Andre.
From Street Fighter, the movie.
Street Fighter's very own.
Look, Dabura tries to fight Boo, but he is to what I was getting at.
Yes.
By a soft man is that in my notes, I'm like, he's like kinetic sand.
Kinetic sand.
He's just
God,
Play-Doh-y.
You know how to play to my heart. But you're right. Yeah. Like, Dabura launches a vicious assault. And like, yeah, the deformation into Boo's body that we get to see, each punch and kick lands somewhere else. Crashes him into the ground. Big smoke cloud. Dabura lands by Babidi. And like, then the two of them are like kind of friends again. Because Dabura's like, see, Lord Babidi, I knew I had to defeat Majin Buu. And Babidi's like, yeah, he's like, fine, Dabura. Like, he's almost resigned to the fact that Buu could be killed so easily, so many different times.
It is Babidi. He's always looking to latch on to someone new.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to upgrade.
But here's the thing. We don't even talk about how Dabura is defying Babidi's orders at this moment.
What is Babidi mind control? Just a cool tattoo?
Know. Is it more the power of suggestion, like a mentalist?
On ABC? Yeah, it's because later on in the episode, he still gets mad at Vegeta for being so defiant. Have they all just been playing along? Yes, Babidi, I'm definitely under your control.
Good, Dabura. I'm not going to look at you because I assume you're telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. I don't have my fingers crossed.
Why would you? I didn't give you the order, right, Dabura?
You're right. Permission to go to lunch.
Dabura, I order you to go to lunch.
And then maybe order me to have a steak sandwich.
Dabura, I order you to have a yummy lunch.
I thank you for keeping my lunch open to interpretation, Babidi. There's a cafeteria in the show.
Yeah, now we're in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want? What do you want on your sandwich? Sorry. Welcome to Babidi's, home of the Bibbidi. Boo, see, I scared you.
I'll have a let me get
Salagadoola.
I'll just do a 1. Give me a number 1.
All right, one number 1.
I told him to get the number 1.
Yes, Lord Babidi.
And I'm telling you to ring him up.
Yes, Lord Babidi.
You'd think he'd get tired of telling us to do things we're already doing.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Wait, are you under his control?
What do you mean?
Hey, hold on, let me read your name tag. Dennis, come here.
Okay.
We're getting close. Sorry, I didn't mean to spit on. Oh no, I spit on you, shit. But pretty evil, right?
And seed. Imagine if that was you. Imagine if you actually had the power.
This would be. We talked about this before.
Yeah, life would be
no
awful.
smooching.
No smooching. No eating.
Just
couldn't
spitting.
be me. Couldn't be me.
You become I'm not going to say a sculptor, but a maker of statues.
Oh yeah, or you go into masonry.
Or just, I don't know, freezing your enemies.
Speaking of spit, after Boo gets up a second time, Dabura finally tries spitting on Boo, who is like, yeah, saw this coming, dodges. And before Dabura can launch another attack, Boo goes, "Ah, cookie!" Zaps him with his antenna. And then we see the terrifying image of purple lightning surrounding Dabura as his arms constrict to his sides. And then he becomes a 6'11" cookie.
I was not expecting it to be a life-size cookie. I thought it shrank down. I think like in Fighters Z.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a surprise.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. In Fighters, Boo turns everybody into that one piece of chocolate. But I think it's the other Boo-like android turns people into like cupcakes and cookie bar. Like I play that game a lot, and there are different candies. But as far as the show goes, Boo just picks what he wants to eat, which is my favorite thing. So he picked cookie, boom, cookie. I think if he turned him into a certain kind of chocolate candy or a certain kind of candy, it might change the size of the person.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, he wanted that cookie puss.
I mean, I would love a giant cookie. One of my favorite things to get at the farmer's market is a giant it's a giant sugar cookie from an apple orchard. It's so good. Oh, so good.
The one where we got the cider?
That's the one. That's
right. We farmers marketed together.
That's right. Couple of boys at the farmers market on a Saturday.
Oh, scarfed
before
up.
Noon. Woo!
That was good cider.
It was a nice day.
New York's the state for apples.
It is. Big Apple. Because we got orchards.
They put a giant spigot in the Empire State. They put a giant spigot in the Empire State Building, and cider comes out. That's the joke.
That's the joke. You'll see it. It's going to be a pre-recorded SNL sketch this coming week.
It's just someone by the spigot saying, "Get it, Big Apple."
Okay. Sorry, this is actually a good idea, SNL. So, it should be Sarah Squirm doing it on the street kind of style interview for the news, but instead of doing any reporter, she just goes, "Get it."
And then sprinkle in some accusations against Colin Jost and Bob's your uncle.
We got it. And they just greenlit SNL. They just greenlit SNL Mexico.
Have you watched any of the UK? I have not.
I've seen clips. Apparently they can like straight up curse on that.
Yes.
Which
we've seen Taskmaster.
Yeah, I love Taskmaster for the cursing. All the creative uses of the C word.
That's why I tune in.
Can't watch cursing it anywhere else. And what a curse would it be to be a giant cookie and then get chomped on by this pink menace
in one bite.
Cheeks
stretched out.
Majin Buu would give Badlands Chugs a run for his money. What'd you say?
The long way. The Dabura the long way.
Oh shit! Yeah, I take my Dabura the long way. Ugh.
But I haven't heard Chugs in a while.
Badlands Chugs, he's still out there.
I know Noah was actually the one showing me like 20 videos in a row and how he tried to drink the ocean.
Badlands Chugs, don't do it. We need the ocean Chugs.
You're too strong.
Oh, the only person that can fight Boo is Badlands Chugs.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what an epic battle.
The days when you could just house a 20-ounce Code Red Mountain Dew.
Unreal. Unbelievable. Goku would show up to Badlands Chugs being like, "I heard you're pretty strong, bro."
It's a chug off. But oh yeah, Dabura's dead.
Dabura is dead, and how we know he's dead is that his Hawk Stone Tua technique is released. And Goten and Trunks, that's right. Those two boys are still part of the story. And we watch Krillin turn back to normal. They give him the 8-year-old skinny on what's going on. And then Trunks is like, wait, that means he realizes what he may have actually done to Piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
We see Trunks fly up, and all we see is like Piccolo's foot and a part of his cape, and Trunks' face is sunken and fallow. And Krillin's like, what's up there? He goes, don't look. Don't go up there.
I do like that. Look, it's fine. Because almost immediately, Piccolo's like, don't look at what? Would you say?
Yeah, he's aura farming in this 2-second shot.
It is.
Don't look at what?
What happened?
That music plays, whatever that song is, like.
I don't think Piccolo ever went in deep into his regenerative powers, which is fine. That's his own thing.
Oh, not in yours, because I did get a little bit of Piccolo lore in mine.
I meant in the past. We knew he could regenerate. Yeah. I don't think we knew the extent.
Right.
Get late. What are the rules?
The rule that Piccolo doles out, as they are now all keyed in on the fight between Dabura and Boo's conclusion, Piccolo says, as long as my head is intact and not damaged, I can regenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And I did, in fact, write good lore. Then
he should be in more fights then.
He should. He should be in all the fights. It should be like, nope, I'm not going to do it. Aaron, I'm not going to walk us into a Naruto reference, because we have to talk about Piccolo reacting to the Supreme Kai being in danger and Krillin talking him down, because Piccolo's like, I got to save. What are you talking about? Yeah. I got to save the only boss that I have. And just as Boo is angling that antenna and saying to the Supreme Kai, should I turn you into chocolate or jelly? Bright flash of light on the horizon. Just like this commercial.
The Moonshot Network is excited to announce our Memorial Day weekend charity stream, Moontropolis, the City on the Moon. This May 22nd through May 24th, the enterprising entertainers of the Moonshot Network will be streaming to fundraise for Advocates for Trans Equality, a non-profit fighting for the legal and political rights of transgender people in America. We'll have our own Moon Mayoral debate, a table read of 1987's Moonstruck, and returning favorites of streams past. We're also building out new segments, like a speedrun race of, I'm sorry, did you say street magic? Help us build the city on the moon by tuning into Moontropolis, a good time for a good cause, streaming May 22nd through May 24th at twitch.tv/Moonshot Network, or moonshot.mov.
The massive explosion continues to erupt on the other side of the commercial. It's even bigger than I thought. The explosion is so big, it blows Bobbity way back. Turns out it's his ship. Bobbity is pissed. He's like, Boo, find whoever did this and kill them at once. And Boo kind of sees Vegeta right away. The Supreme Kai is struggling to tell Vegeta to get away. But here we go. More stellar lines from the prince of all Saiyans. But you got something?
Just what when the smoke finally clears and it's revealed that it's obviously Vegeta, what is the first thing he says?
I assume this ugly blob is Majin Buu.
Before that.
Oh, lay it on me because I don't think I wrote it down in my notes.
The smoke clears, he's standing there, he stares them, he's staring down Buu, and he simply says, "Yo."
Damn! Oh, that hit harder than a Big Bang attack. Can I put that into my line?
Of course.
Okay. Yo, I assume that ugly blob is Majin Buu. Doesn't hit the same. God, I love that. Vegeta's so cool.
He's great. And he's got a thesaurus, because in mine, he's like, "Is that uncomely, ridiculous-looking guy, Majin Buu?"
Uncomely?
Uncomely.
I love that. Because you never get to actually use a comely figure anymore. That is so far away from the current lexicon that it feels icky to say.
You got to be at a Ren fair to bust those out.
You have to. But uncomely, I'm going to find a way to drop it into something.
I used to read the Uncomely X-Men when I was a kid.
Jesus Christ, you're making me want to destroy my set.
You're getting into tenderism levels of throwing shit.
Don't make me throw my glasses. I only got the one pair. I am not Jordan the Stallion. I do not have the funds to just get glasses whenever I want. Warby Parker's not knocking down our door, but we wish you would.
Just buy him a juicer.
Yeah. Buy that man a juicer. So I love the next. Oh my God. The next line, I think Vegeta says out loud, "So you're the one who killed Gohan." Boo's only reaction is, "Oogly? What's oogly?" Bobbity says without missing a beat. I'm going to try to get it the way that he says it. It means you have the face. Sorry. It means you have a face that would scare small children. You got something different?
Because Boo, of course, is like, what does uncomely mean?
Yeah.
And Bobbity's response is, he means you're ugly and you have a strange face. So a face that would scare children is pretty good.
Isn't that a pretty, and they, I could see them in the booth, like, because I wanted to make a huge meal out of it. But the new technique all directors are using, throw it away. Well, it's not just new, throw the line away.
But go ahead.
I may be talking about some bad editors that I've heard stories about. But once Boo hears that he's been called, that he has a face that would scare small children, of which, like, does Boo have context for? I guess so, because he literally swells with anger. We see his little eyes again.
Blech.
And then he compresses all of it, and we get the steam. At this point, the Supreme Kai is now, he's gotten enough air out. He's saying, "Please, Vegeta, don't do it." But
if we can go back
for
a second, because I don't want to, because now that Piccolo's back.
Oh, thank you.
We got to talk about him all the time. He, using his super hearing, he hears Vegeta say that Gohan is dead. And Piccolo, of course, freaks out. I'm sure he does a quick key check to confirm. Can't sense anything. He's devastated.
Devastated, heartbroken. but he keeps his composure because he can't, because they're all like, what did he say? What did my, like Trunks is like, what did my dad say? What did my rad dad say?
Did he swear?
Did he use one of his cool curse words?
Like poop.
And Snickle Fritz.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Oh. I don't think it might not be as popular anymore, but a replacement swear in Utah used to be, oh my heck. Instead of saying, oh my God, because that's taking the Lord's name in vain, which I'm doing right now.
Can't do that. Sorry, we're ending the podcast. I'm closing the window. We can't do this anymore.
Yeah. Oh my heck.
Oh my heck. My dad used to use sugar daddy.
Ooh.
Just like, oh, sugar daddy.
You might have heard me say it once or twice in the pod, but I will do I'll say GB Creeby. I don't know where I picked it up from.
I feel like because I heard GB Creeby too growing up. I feel like that's it feels like a Disney Channel product.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, like somewhere in Smart House. Someone's like, that holographic mom gives me the GB Creebies. Okay, Glenn Beck. I don't know. Is that an actor? I
Beck,
also
a Disney Channel original.
Glenn Beck doing the Disney ears.
Do
He's
what
got the
now?
fucking glow stick. Oh man.
Make politicians do Disney Channel bumpers.
Yeah, I want to see Hakeem Jeffries do like the bit where they like bobble the glow stick. Oh,
Physical. Look at the next debate. Do physical challenges.
Oh my God.
Let Ken Bone.
Let Ken Bone pick the physical challenge.
Bring him back. Did we find out bad things about him?
Even better, Aaron. The physical challenge is brought to you by Dwayne Wade's The Cube.
Just if it's gonna be a circus, make it a circus.
Yeah, make it fun. Put him up on a goddamn unicycle.
I don't know, just spank him a little.
Yeah, make Brett Kavanaugh get spanked by a seal.
Just put the fear of God back in them. Is what I crave. You really want to be a
Cash Patel, the lion tamer? Oh, I'm watching that.
Yeah, instead of there's I think it was still on in the 90s. There was a series where like low-grade movie stars or television stars would do circus shit. I think it was just Circus of the Stars.
Ooh.
Bring that back for politicians.
But was it a panel show? Was it like
no, it's like it was a one night event, special event.
Oh, I love that.
Celebrities actually trained to do circus shit with like circus performers. AOC's up on the high wire.
Our girl.
Bernie Sanders coming out of a clown car.
How many Bernie bros are in this clown car?
Oh, they're all clowns.
They're all clowns. Now you'll see, not a single man got out of this car. Only clowns.
I'm once again asking for you to smell my boutonniere.
Would someone in this audience smell my... Okay, Bernie.
Jeez, all right, fine.
Jesus Christ.
That's only 1% of the water used.
Oh, no. Bernie, stop.
Please retire.
Speaking of retiring, we do get to look back at Vegeta's career of losing to Goku as he like has kind of his final moment before this next big battle. He's watching Majin Buu power up, but what is he actually seeing? His eyes are sparkling with, I'm assuming, Saiyan rage and pride and the magic of Babidi in his head. And he just sees flashes of Kakarot. That's his only true opponent, even when facing down an unconscionable evil that is so damn cute. And Vegeta says, like, as he's seeing these flashes of Goku, he's like, Kakarot, is that you? Are you playing tricks on me again? Or is that just my mind? No matter. When you wake up, this will all be over, and this planet will be safe. I stake my life on it.
Ooh.
So in this moment, Vegeta, he recalls losing out to becoming the Super Saiyan when Goku fights Frieza on Namek. He lamented Goku being the hero, saving everyone on Earth, including himself and his son in the Cell Saga. And now Vegeta says, it's my turn. I'm going to save the day. This is how I redeem myself for, I'm assuming, all of the wanted destruction that I caused over the last, checks watch, 35 minutes, 45 minutes. And God, this power-up sequence is really sick too. He's not even in his normal fighting pose. He's just like leaned forward and is projecting all of his Super Saiyan 2 energy and rage directly at Majin Buu. We get like 3 layers of energy effect. The first, rapid rising of rocks. Like usually in DBZ, it's a slow tremble and then the rocks float up. Not this time. It's shake up, out of frame.
These are boulders, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, these are boulders.
They're gigantic.
There's small mountains.
I think,
And the overall force is enough to actually push Majin Buu back a few feet.
there is I like the little effect because his little flap, his little cheeks ripple, and he kind of purrs in mine.
Like with excitement, or just like that's the noise he makes?
It might be the flap noise, but it's kind of like,
oh, that's fun.
He's chirping.
He's chirping like one of my cats when she's excited. I love it.
That's what I'm saying. Majin Buu doesn't do Majin Buu so far. He's only killed one person.
That's right.
A literal devil. Don't believe the hype. Gohan is very alive. You can't trick me.
Yeah, we saw he's got a snail trail on his face. Snails don't climb on dead things.
Yeah, bring a snail to a funeral. See where it goes.
That's how.
Not
that's
the
how
coffin.
you know. Yeah, they'll stay away from the coffin.
Yeah, and stay away from your aunt's potato salad.
Oh, she brought potato salad to a funeral
Instead of funeral potatoes.
That aunt, sociopathic.
You gotta eat at the wake.
You do have to eat at the wake.
Yeah, I think Piccolo is even surprised by the power that Vegeta has.
Yeah, I think Piccolo says, I've never seen him like this before. And Trunks is like, oh no? Well, my dad could do anything, so.
Wait, was that a thing?
Oh my God. Trunks has a line like, oh yeah, my dad can do anything. Like literally. Trunks says that.
I might have just blocked out Trunks saying anything.
Probably because he sounds like a little annoying jerk.
It's like, he powers up like this. I don't know why that's a Trunks.
Where did he got parochial on me?
My dad, he does this. He powers up like this before breakfast. No big deal. I can do it too. I don't want to.
But that is kind of the energy that Trunks is giving off, while Goten is just like blissfully unaware, just enjoying the show, not asking any questions, just taking it all in.
Why
just
would
like
he?
Aaron, we took in a fantastic episode of Dragon Ball Z.
There's a little fight, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about Vegeta using those boulders that we mentioned to try to obfuscate Boo's vision, only for Vegeta to follow up with a flurry of attacks, leaving Boo dented but not damaged as he gets back up.
I can buff those out with a plunger.
Huh?
We should exchange insurance though.
My Majin Buu insurance premiums go up all the time.
Yeah, that's it. It's a Vegeta Buu fight next episode, maybe.
Yeah. The next episode, hopefully we'll see Vegeta refreshed from the Senzu Bean, angry as hell that he kind of knows that he got a cheap win on Kakarot and is making up for it with a literal sacrifice. It's going to be a good episode. I'm really excited. I'm so happy that we are at the Buu Saga. I love everything about Dragon Ball. I've said this before, the Cell games, my favorite of all time. Next is Goku versus Piccolo in the third Tenkaichi tournament. Those are like my two big Dragon Ball. Love it. Like will forever be etched in my mind. But I'm hoping this rewatch of the Buu Saga, since I never rewatched it again, will help me appreciate it in a way that I should have back in the day. But here's the thing that we probably should have hit at the top of the show, but we're going to hit it right now, and I think it's the only call to action for this week, because Goku Day is May 9th. Japanese for 5 is Go. Japanese for 9 is Ku. Goku Day. Last year we did a stream benefiting the Cancer Research Institute where we had a movie watch along. We're running it back. 4 new movies, 4 never before seen by us Dragon Ball movies. BoJack Unbound, Broly the Second Coming, Bio Broly, and the 4th I always forget.
Too many Brolys, or maybe not enough. We'll see.
The final one is Fusion Reborn. That's right, the debut of a certain combination character.
Oh,
the first instance where everybody then rattled the cage to beg for it to become canon. And we are rattling the cage to beg you for donations for this year's Goku Day charity stream, because we are trying to benefit the America Civil Liberties Union. You may have heard this acronym before, the ACLU. Well, a lot of people are fighting a lot of court cases that are unjust. And the ACLU, the funds that we give them goes directly to those people being affected in that way to pay for their legal fees or anything else they need related to charges that have come from a government terrorist organization known as ICE. And along the way, we're going to have friends of the show coming and experiencing these movies with us, both live and in person. We'll be giving away some really cool merch. These pins, we'll be giving away a certain amount of these pins and corresponding T-shirts.
Raffling.
Raffling. There we go. Raffling those off. So save some money for Saturday and spend it on a good cause with us and a bunch of funny friends right here on twitch.tv/Kame House Party. If you go to our link tree, the campaign link is there. You can donate now. And yeah, fuck ICE and support your neighbors. that's the only way we're going to get through all this is if we reach out to the people next to us in direct proximity and try to make their lives a little bit better.
Fuck ICE, and don't think. Maybe I understand. I've seen gas prices. I know what's up. We're not asking for a lot, because if we're all doing it together, our little bit of effort makes big effort. This is I'm sure we've talked about our charity fundraising as a spirit bomb. We just need a little bitty bit of your life energy, i.e. money, to make this big bomb to help make a difference. It is like the news likes to be one shitty, but send you in all kinds of different directions. And maybe now it makes you think that ICE isn't a problem anymore, or that your neighbors aren't being taken without due process. They still fucking are. And this is just like, it's a small way to help. Again, you don't have to give much, but we'd love for you to give.
That's right. And there's no time limit on giving. If you want to give today, you can give today. If you want to give tomorrow, you can give tomorrow. Link is in the description. Link is in our socials. It should be on the post that we're going to be sending out on Instagram and bluesky. And yeah, if you can't make it, that's A-okay. Send somebody else in your place, or keep us on in the background. Anything that you can do is much appreciated by us. We have a wonderful community. We're so lucky to have people like you listening and enjoying our content. So a big thank you in advance for all the support. And again, it's a spirit bomb. If everybody just did a little bit, we can defeat some of the most evil things in this world together. So yeah.
I'm bad at math, so I had to do it on the computer. It is like, if 300 people gave $5, that's our goal.
That's our goal.
That's so reasonable. So
$1,500 is our goal. And we hope that you will help us reach that on Saturday, May 9th, twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Follow Kame House Party on all the socials to make sure you don't miss anything. And yeah, Aaron, let's get out of here the only way we know how. Whether you're eating the devil the long way, or while your Goku is knocked out, your Vegeta will play, you gotta keep
Each.
Ooh, ooh. Pow, pow, pow. Ow, ow, ow. Ice, ice, ice.